Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody guys, in the second video again let's take a look at the gold market. So today our analysis will be a bit not quite usual because we're starting from the lower time frame and we'll come into the higher time frames. Mostly because we actually have exceeded all limits that we had on the intraday charts, because like all extensions targets have been overcome by a market, and we need to increase scale of our analysis to see what could happen in perspective. So here we're starting from the 4-hour time frame chart, and you'll see that the point that potentially should become the point where market should reverse up by the technical picture, since market has completed the part of lines 1618, 1195 target has been met, and that was the last chance actually for market to turn up and show respect on some strong weekly support area. But instead of that, market is continuing dropping. It means that the setup of the possible reversal here has failed, and we should be ready for further downward continuation. At the same time, this continuation can't become really fast right now because market stands overextended down on the daily chart and mostly is creeping with the oversold level. So take a look what we have on the daily. That is our major weekly support that we have talked about. It's a daily and weekly support, so you can see major 618 support, 1215 area, CLP target of this large, extremely big APC top 618 extension, and that's the protection, that's the precisely of this level we have respect to see. So as you can see, a lot of calling was here, long shadows around the candles suggesting that market indeed has made an attempt to move higher, but this kind of the brush spikes up and fast return within the mostly 2 weeks suggests, and the flat bottoms, take a look, the bottoms are flat. It means that not much attempt was made to continue move lower, but a lot of attempts have been made to show the upward bounce, but all of them has failed. So another appearing of another selling formed again and again here and pressed prices back in the same range. After that, market collapsed. So it means that this major support is broken, and this could lead to the very serious consequences for the gold market. In fact, we could say that major weekly support has been broken without no significant respect. So just minor pause has been taken here. Market has dropped lower. So today we have the oversold level around 86. It means that market hardly will proceed drop very fast. But at the same time, we know where market is tending to. So if we'll take a look at the monthly chart, our next destination point, as you know, stands right here. It's yearly pivot support one, it's 1180. That's the first area that market will gravitate to it, and that will be very important level. Why? Because from the pivot framework, you know that pivot resistance one and pivot support one usually holds retracements. So if market stands with the sun trend, for example, if market stands with a bull trend, it starts retracement, and if pivot support one holds downward action, it means that this is just a retracement, the bull trend will continue. But if market breaks the pivot support one, it means that bull trend is over, and it could mean that the market is changing the direction. That's why, and here we have not just monthly, not just weekly pivot, but we have yearly pivot, and breaking of the yearly pivot support one will mean that that is not just retracement of this upward trend, but this is continuation of the long-term bear trend or something of that sort. So it could bring really significant consequences for the gold market, and its consequences will be negative. In that case, this is of course not the story of the tomorrow or even next week, this longer term perspective, but if market will break the euro pivot support one, now our next destination point will be 1180. This is the C point support of this ABCD pattern. Breaking of the C point will erase this ABCD pattern and will mean that the chance of taking out of these lows will increase significantly. In this case, market will complete long-term target below 1,000 even. So, as you can see, sounds really intriguing. But in a shorter-term perspective, currently we're not searching chance to call long. We're watching for 1180 area where market will hit it, and then we will see how market will respond to Euro pivot support one. Besides, currently, guys, we do not have any bullish patterns. So yesterday we have talked that probably we could keep an eye on appearing some bullish patterns here, but we haven't got anything. It's just kind of the flag pattern has been formed, the market has collapsed further. Now, again about daily chart. As market has passed through the COP, it means the next target of this ABCD will be OP. And OP target stands 1115. 1115 stands below of the C point. And that is very important observation, because hitting of the OP will simultaneously push prices below this important C point on the monthly chart. So on the gold market, as you can see, situation is really very interesting. So that's our view on the market, what we have currently on the gold market, and what we'll be watching for. So currently, guys, I think that based on the recent action, it seems that we will not get any response anymore, because market has done everything, all preparation for a possible reversal, but it hasn't happened. And we do not have currently any bullish patterns that we could deal with trying to take the long position. So that's why I think that currently we have no reasons to go long here on the gold market.